welcome to Lauralee's Classic Kitchen. And if you're new here, thank you so much for coming by. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I love to cook for my family and bring smiles to my family and to other people. Today I'm going to be making some delicious, yummy lemon bars. So I hope you enjoy them, and most importantly, I hope you and your family are safe out there. So I'm going to show you what you're going to be needing. So come on in so I can show you what you're going to be needing for this recipe. So you're going to be needing a half a cup of butter, or 1 stick of butter softened. You're also going to be needing 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar, 2 tablespoons of regular sugar, as well as 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt, a half a teaspoon of vanilla, as well as 1 cup of flour. Now that's going to be for your crust part. So for your lemon part, you're going to be needing a half a cup of lemon, well, freshly squeezed lemon, 1 tablespoon of grated lemon zest. You're also going to need 1.5 cups of sugar, a half a cup of flour, as well as 4 room temperature eggs. You want to make sure they're room temperature, that way the eggs are easier to work with. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make the crust. So I'm going to get another bowl and I'm going to start with the crust. First thing you're going to want to do for your crust part is you're going to want to place your softened butter in a bowl, as well as your sugar and your salt. And you're also going to place your vanilla extract in there at this point as well. And I'm going to take a hand mixer. Now you guys don't have to use a hand mixer for this part. You can either beat it with a regular whisk, or you can do it with a wooden spoon, but I'm going to take it. I'm going to put it on the lowest speed and just whisk it together. That way it's a little easier on you. Plus you can get everything all fully incorporated this way real fast. See how creamy it looks? Now you're going to want to add your flour a little bit at a time and just kind of incorporate it. Probably like half and half. I dump it in. Just to want to make sure, because you're making like a shortbread for the bottom part. I'm going to bump up the speed a little bit. And now I'm going to turn it off. Because you see how your crust is. You want to make sure it's fully incorporated. It wasn't fully incorporated, just use your hands and make sure your hands are clean during this part, because you are going to use your hands some point during this process, because you're also going to place it into your pan and press it down. So either way, if you use a spoon or if you use your hands, just make sure they're clean. So now I'm going to get my 8x8 pan, guys, and then I'm going to show you how I'm going to press this in. Now that I have my 8x8 pan, I'm not going to want to, or you're not going to want to place like butter or spray in there, because your dough has enough butter in it. So you're just going to want to place all of your dough in your bowl, and you're going to want to spread it evenly and press it around. You can also take a flat measuring cup and just press it in like that. But I'm going to do it first with my hands, and I'm going to press it evenly throughout my bottom. Now if you guys want, you're more than welcome to double this recipe. I just thought I'd make it a little, smaller, just so everybody won't be in quarantine eating the whole dish. But I'm just going to place it evenly and make sure I want to press up a little bit on my sides, because you don't want it thick in one area and not thick in the others. You want it thin. You want it pretty even throughout. So now I'm going to take my cup and dust it with a little bit of flour just so it won't stick, and just kind of smash it. Alrighty guys, this is how you're going to want your crust to look. So now I'm just going to place this in the refrigerator for about 10 minutes, just until my oven preheats. So I'm going to preheat my oven at 350 degrees. So let's do that. Now I took it out of my refrigerator that I chilled it for about 10 minutes. So now you're going to want to place it in your oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. But that way it can cook a little bit before we place our filling on top. So it was in there, guys, for about 18 minutes, and here's how you're going to want it to look. Like I said, it just depends on how your oven is, but you just want it a little bit brown on top, because you're going to place it in again when you make the filling, and you're going to cook it anyways some more. So now that it's cooled a little bit, I'm going to make my lemon deliciousness that goes on top. Now I'm going to add my 4 eggs. You guys can do this part with a whisk, like I said before, or whatever you have. But since I had my mixer out, I'm going to place my mixer and use it again since it's already out. So now that I have these 4 eggs in there at room temperature, I'm going to wash my hands, guys. You know I gotta wash my hands. Now that your hands are nice and salmonella free, you're gonna place your sugar in with your eggs at this point. And you're gonna dump everything during this time except for your flour, because you're gonna want to place that in slowly after, but I'll show you that part. And now I'm just gonna mix it on a low, just until everything is mixed and incorporated. Guys, if you love lemon, guys, you're definitely gonna love this, and you're definitely gonna want to try this, because I can already smell all the flavors from the lemon here. Now what's nice about this is that the lemon in here, it's fresh, so you're also going to get your flavor from the fresh lemons and from the zest. That's what's going to make that extra yummy. So now I'm going to place it on my low speed, and I'm just going to add the flour in just a little bit at a time, just so it won't all clump at the same time. Just make sure you mix it. This deliciousness is going to be so delicious. Now, if you want to bump it up a little bit more and want more lemon, you can also add a little bit of lemon extract, but hey, the fresh thing is nice and yummy. So it's better if you use the fresh lemon. But if you don't have it, you can also use lemon extract. And now I'm just gonna get the sides of what I missed from the sides with my spatula and just mix it in. See? Look at how nice and luscious that filling is. That's what's gonna make that extra guys. Now, it's an easy recipe. The only thing that takes the longest is just your cooking time and just your waiting time. You guys gotta be patient. So now that I have it all mixed up, you're just gonna wanna pour it over your delicious crust on the bottom. Make sure you get all of that out. Now, like I said, if you want to double this recipe, feel free to double it, guys. Or during this part, if you want to make it easier and pull it out, you can either line your pan with either foil with sides that come out or parchment paper with sides that come out. But since I'm just going to leave it in here, I didn't do that. Okay guys, to each his own. So now I'm just going to place it in my 350 degree oven for about 30 to 35 minutes. Or until it's firm, guys. This is the patient part. You want it set and smooth. We just took it out of the oven. It was in there for 30 minutes, but see how the top is kind of a little golden brown? That's how you're gonna want it. And now you're gonna have to be patient on this part, guys. I know it's gonna take a little time, but you're gonna want to let it cool at room temperature for at least an hour or so, and then I'll show you when I cut into it how it's gonna look and how it's gonna taste. Look guys, I want you to see after it cooled how nice it looks. And I cut them already. What I did is I took this knife and I just cut around the edges, so hopefully they'll be easier to pull out. So let's try this, Christian. I think I'm going to sprinkle it first. Now I have confectioner sugar here. This is extra. If you guys want to have this on the top, it makes it look prettier. Don't do what I did and just dump a clump on the side. You're gonna want to get it in like a little mesh strainer and just top it in there. Tap it in, Christian. Tap it in. You want extra powdered sugar? He's like, yeah, dump it on. Okay, now let's try to pull this. Oh, came up real nice, guys. Look at that. Look at how nice that looks, the crust and the filling. Now here is the taste. Look at Christian's like, I can't wait. Give me that. Here, Chris. Go ahead.
Peep with it.
I'm gonna peep with that. I'm all licking my lip. What is that?
That's good.
Let me taste a piece. I gotta taste a piece too, guys. What's it taste like to you?
It's like a lemon meringue pie.
Guys, if you love lemon,
you'll love this.
You're definitely gonna love this. This is so good. Try this, you guys. Try it. I hope you like my recipe because I love my recipe. And I know you will too. So until next time, I appreciate every one of you guys. Love you guys and thank you from the bottom of my heart. Don't forget to stay safe and we'll be seeing you guys soon. God bless you guys. Stay safe. Bye.
Bye.